I have a new toy to play with. And good day, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of the RobBrod Report. Looking ahead at the wrestling shows in the state of Georgia and a couple surrounding environs for the second weekend of January 23. That is going to be the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th. Shows all full 4 days of the weekends. Of the weekend, rather, not singular, not plural, but singular. So we'll get right into it, of course, with the Thursday show. This is the WWA4 live show at the WWA4 training facility in Atlanta, Georgia, and streaming live on YouTube. Check out their social media pages. They're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more information. So one Thursday show, we'll go right into Friday. It's going to be Friday the 13th. I'll be unlucky for someone, especially at Platinum Championship Wrestling. They're doing their homecoming show where they are encouraging previous members who are previous roster members of Platinum Championship to swing on by. But the poster itself is a little bit of a throwback. And got Hunter James and Javier Reyes down at the very bottom, and along with other people poking their heads out. Very much a movie poster inspired, movie themed inspired poster. That's what I mean to say. And then, of course, up in Royston, Georgia, we have the Alternative Pro Wrestling Weekly Show. They do run weekly with very few exceptions. And we'll have their 2022 year-end rewards for Alternative Pro Wrestling. That's in Royston, Georgia. Another weekly show up in Somerville, Georgia. We have Independent Southern Wrestling Alliance, their weekly show. And then another weekly show. 3 weekly shows, all on a Friday. We have the Pro South show in Piedmont, Alabama. I did say in surrounding environs, didn't I? So Piedmont is a surrounding environ. This is their list of champions, current champions at Pro South Wrestling. And then finally for Friday, Impact Wrestling comes to center stage in Atlanta, Georgia for a show, their Hard to Kill show. So if you're not going to another show, you can check them out in center stage. I'm sure there's going to be very limited ticket possibilities. So those are all the Friday shows. I do have a bunch of shows on Saturday. We'll get right to it with Intense Wrestling Entertainment in Augusta, Georgia. A bunch of big names going to that show. A lot of things happening. Do I see a Michael Judas there? I do see a Michael Judas there. And then we also have a bunch of other people. And I believe Cruel and Joe Black will be facing for the IWE Championship. WrestleMerica returns to the Monroe County Recreation Complex in Forsyth, Georgia for Resolutions. And they will be doing a meet and greet beforehand at the Shane's Rib Shack, where they will have discounted tickets available at the Rib Shack. Up in Gainesville, Georgia, we have Southern Violence in Wrestling, Highway to the Danger Zone. That is in the Liquid Nation Brewing Company. So this, you can gather, this is going to be more of an adult show. If you want to bring your kids, if you want to expose them to lots of gore and violence, or violence and gore. Gore, 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 gore. Up in East Annalee, Georgia, we have SWA Wrestling. Down in Woodbury, Georgia, we have Old School Wrestling. And in Rossville, Georgia, we have Classic Championship Wrestling. Over in Swainsboro, Georgia, we have Championship Wrestling from Georgia. And over in LaGrange, Georgia, we have Down Home Championship Wrestling. You can look for them on Facebook as the one and only Down Home Championship Wrestling. This is going to be a battle of the young guns. AJ Black versus Jaden Vane. So those are all the Saturday shows. We do have one Sunday show. It is going to be Battle Slam. Tickets available at eventbrite.com. I will assume it's going to be in the same spot it has normally been at the Oasis Event Center. And starting time to be determined. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I kid, Baron. I kid. I joke with you. So those are all the shows that I have running for this weekend. As always, give us a like and a follow and set your turn your notifications on. So when the videos drop, you'll get the notification pop up to say there's this. As you saw at the beginning, I've got new graphics. Yay! Hopefully I'm working on some music to go along with those graphics. We'll see how it plays out. Thank you to Najra Small for those. Hit him up if you're looking for some graphics, some other stuff. Also, we're about less than 2 weeks away from the Georgia Wrestling History Awards. Going to be held in Canton, Georgia. Look on Facebook for Georgia Wrestling History Awards or GWH Awards, and you'll be taken to the page. It has all the information. Seating is limited. If you have not got your tickets yet, please get them now. I've got 5 tickets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One's already promised, but if you aren't able to get a ticket, I do have 4 others available. So please hit up. I do not know the winners. Do not ask me. I do not know. Anyway, thank you for watching this week. Be kind to each other. Look out for the assholes driving on the roadways. And TTFN.